Greetings and salutations, y'all. It's your girl, the Sarah O. Thank you for stopping by on this video. Shout out to EA for giving me early access to The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. If you'd like to purchase the pack or any of the Sims 4 packs, please use my creator code in order to support me and my Sims content. All right, so we're here with Rose. If you have not watched my Creator Sim overview where I introduced her and showed her traits, make sure to click the link on your screen or in the where's she going? Girl! The link on your screen or in the description box. She said, girl, we here to do some gameplay. So let's get straight into it. There is a new natural living ability, so we can actually have our Sims bathe in water. So I'm going to go ahead and see what that looks like. If she's going to like change into her swimwear or if she's just going to stay in the clothes that she has on. She went pretty far. Okay, so she did change into her swimwear. Let's get a good view of it. Oh, it says Rose has learned more about using her natural living skill to care for her needs naturally. Natural living skill offers all Sims aged child or older a way to solve each of their needs out in nature. View the skill lesson to learn more. So this is a new skill that comes with this expansion pack. You can also do different interactions. So children and up get to do natural living. So you can sleep on the ground, you can bathe in outdoor water, you can take a sponge bath in public bathrooms, you can go foraging. So Sims can forage on nearly any terrain for useful resources, including food. You can also summon a privy bush. I don't know what that means. At level 2, Sims can summon a privy I don't know, bush to relieve bladder needs. Okay. At level 2 you can eat fish. At level 5 you can eat frogs, and at level 5 you can also talk to nature, and this will fulfill your social needs. And there are different foraging outcomes. I do like that children can also forage, which I think is really cute. And you can forage for fairy dust, and you can also forage in a group. So form group, add to group, and then you can forage here together. And yeah, so there are different things that you can forage for, which is interesting. So I'm excited to kind of get a little bit more into that whole aesthetic. But look at my Sim taking a bath in a shower. Like, I love this. I don't know, like, I mean, obviously the water looks a little bit dirty, but I'm sure that once your Sim gains enough, I'm assuming natural living skill, they'll get better at doing this or quicker at cleaning themselves up. So I don't know, but it's cute. Hold on, what's this in the background? Okay, so she acquired the natural living skill. Rose's new skill in natural living allows her to fulfill more needs outdoors. It can be challenging at first, but living out in nature becomes easy and comfortable with practice. Rose can sleep on the ground indoors and outdoors, but will gain energy slowly and lose hygiene until she grows more skillful. Rose can also bathe in any outdoor water that's shallow enough to wade in, including ponds, rivers, and ocean shorelines. In addition, Rose can also take a sponge bath in a public restroom and the ferry hub located in Everdew. Eating harvestable foods will help Rose gain a small amount of fun. Continue to build the skill by also reading the natural living skill book and researching nature on a computer. Okay, periods. And she does have this uncomfortable buff, bathing bavery from low natural living skill. Yeah, that's code. Rose found bathing in natural water a bit too bracing. She powered through for now. Hopefully better skill will make the experience more refreshing in the future. Okay, and I do see in the background this little fairy house that I saw when they had the Megan Thee Stallion stream. Oh, they having a time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Turn up, turn up. Let's join this dance party. Okay, we starting off with a dance party already. Having a hot fairy summer, yes. So I did see, what's it say? Rose has earned fairy experience and has begun her journey down a path of wonder and magic. She can earn more fairy experience by performing fairy-related interactions, including shrinking and interacting with objects or using fairy abilities. Okay, so I do know that your fairies can shrink. So let's see if she shrinks down. Oh my god, she's so tiny. Yo, this is so cute. So she's not in her fairy form, but I do like that they can shrink down even in their fairy form. This is crazy, y'all. I wish I could see what was going on inside. Who is this? Okay, Plant Sim. Turn up. I'm crying at the people just standing outside. Rename this fairy home. We gonna name this Hot Fairy HQ. Yes, Hot Fairy HQ. Get it. Okay, so we about to have this little plant sim. Who is this? Ask for a magic bean. Really? Hopefully this puts her in a better mood. What does it say she want to do? Give unsolicited plant care advice and practice a skill. Oh, it's another fairy that flew out. Who is this? Oberon. Okay, Oberon. I am going to change her to her fairy form since this seems like a place where other fairies are. I wish I could see inside so badly. Oh, she came back out. Okay, she did. She's so cute. All right, let me change her back into some clothes. Let's reveal her fairy form and change her outfit to let's do her little chill every day. All right, so it looks like there are plant sims in this expansion pack. I think they do have custom interactions, so you can give oh, that's one of her traits for the plant lover trait. So I'm going to give unsolicited plant care advice. And there's also this option to read her aura that I just saw. Let's see. Fairy, detect emotions. Ooh. Brag about flying. Let's absorb emotions. It says attempt to remove the current emotion of really while replenishing Rose's emotional force. So there is a new emotional force that your fairies can have. Briley, I don't know which one it is. I didn't realize plants respond to such positivity. Thanks for the advice. Okay, brilliant. But there is a new, what is this? Like energy, whatever window, y'all know what I mean. There's now emotional force. So emotional force is consumed to perform fairy abilities, but any fairy who runs out completely will die. Recover emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other sims or using regenerative emotional force. So is this it? Or okay, well, can you stop talking to her, girl? It's so crazy because I would try to usually just like close them out the conversation, but I forgot that I don't have any mods in here. So yeah, we changed her into her usual outfit. What's she saying? Okay, so ooh, okay, so she snatched up her emotion. Oh, they lost friendship level, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Okay, fairy with the mohawk. This is nice. They turned over here. Okay, fairy time. Where's she going? I love the little wings. I can fly away. Who's this? Fairy Council Liaison. Karen? Now they named this lady Karen. I'm tickled. Okay, Karen. Hopefully she's not annoying. Acquire a fable. Discuss. Oh, ask for fairy dust. Okay. I wonder why she's tense. Okay, unlock fairy dust notebook entry. 50 simoleons. A touch of fairy magic at your fingertips. This magical dust has unique powers and can be obtained directly from a fairy or through foraging. Fairies can brush it off themselves, adding it to their collection or to their inventory. They also drop fairy dust when cleaning themselves or woohooing / messing around with another sim. Fairy dust has a variety of magical purposes. Fairies use it to activate their regenerate emotional force ability. It can also be used to enchant objects such as plants and items with the nature press. Okay. Additionally, fairy dust has the power to bring gnomes to life. These little helpers can aid in gardening, repairs, cleaning, or bravely defending your home from death and evil gnomes. Okay. What is this? Oh wait, hold on. Sims can acquire up to 3 fables from the various fabulists around town. So what is this? Stubborn misfortune from Karen. A family who owned everything in the world had not finished grabbing their share, and these sims you should know up in their chateau had money to spend without care. Now Jeffrey thought schools, but dear Nancy thought pools should become their next big endeavor. But they both had such pride and could not decide on just whose idea was more clever. Okay, Boris. Okay, poem. Okay. Ask fairies for an item to deliver. Reward star seed teleporter, emotion potion, randomized fruit or seed, end of fable. Okay. I don't really know what this. Okay, so it says ask fairy sims for the requested item or obtain it by other means and then deliver it. So we got to come back and deliver this to Karen. Rose is a mystical sims. Mystical sims aim to help everyone reach a state of balance. Oh, red, a deep color for someone as daring as you. You radiate such bubbly energy others can't help to notice. Did she read her emotions? I guess so. Asked about career. They just called her a Karen. Oh, so she can, okay, so this is usable. Collect daily fairy dust ration. Let's do that. Not Kara's unemployed. Don't they be? The Karens love being unemployed. So she's not a fairy, it looks like. Is that a butterfly we can snatch? No. Girl, stop talking to her. We got other things to do today. All right, let's have her fly away, love. I know that's not the song, y'all, but we're hitting a little remix. Okay, so she's coming in to get her daily fairy dust ration. I did see, where was that apothecary desk? Yep, I did see an apothecary desk over here. There is a new apothecary career that I'm gonna have her join. I have not seen these icons in so long. It's actually kind of crazy. What did she just do? Let's sweat, what a rush. Yes, we can say Rose likes fitness. All right, so we're gonna get her this new job. She's collected her daily fairy dust ration. The Fairy Council thanks Rose for responsible fairy dust usage and invites her to return for more in 24 hours. Fairy dust has been added to Rose's inventory. All right. So this is, I think there are 2 new careers, or is it just one? It might just be one, y'all. It's just one. Okay, so Naturopath. Sims with this job will be able to see clients on their home lot, as well as the standard go to work and work from home options. A naturopath, I'll probably say it 5 different ways over the course of these next few videos, draws on deep wells of knowledge, from crafting elixirs to foraging to helping other Sims feel their best. If you're drawn to healing and balance, this career is for you. Unlock 3 career outfits, new socials such as educate about balance, additional work interactions, including the ability to see ailing Sims at the home lot, traits, and decor objects such as Everdo Wisdom Frame Pack that are perfect for any home office. And there are 2 career branches. You can be an apothecarist and lifestyle coaching. Cool. So we start at 18 simoleons an hour. She is now a naturopath intern at Sims Health and Balance. She starts Monday at 8 a.m. and she can get a jump start on her career. It says that it wants her to craft 3 elixirs or cures. I don't even know. She just keep knocking out these little wishes that she has. I haven't really seen any girl fairies. Like, where are the girls at? I keep seeing male fairies. Like, we need the girls. We're here for the girls, okay? I'm gonna have her come over here and do this little apothecary thing. And it says that she can craft some. She doesn't have anything, so she doesn't have any skill. So for this one, burning passion, she needs an oro petal and sage, and it looks like we can buy some ingredients. So let's get her these 2 oro petals and 2 sages. I can also have her forage, so I'm gonna go look over here. I have her forage here. Forage interaction can yield collectibles, harvestables, apothecary ingredients, plus fairy dust when foraging in Everdo. I'm gonna go ahead and have her do a little foraging, because why not? This is so cool. I'm glad that they made sure that the fairies could fly, because ain't nobody got time. It says apothecary ingredients can also be bought while foraging, gardening, or can also be found while foraging, gardening, and may be purchased at the Apothecary Todd's Cures and Elixirs market stall in the Spruce Dairy Grove neighborhood in Innisgreen. Okay, so there are other neighborhoods around that we have to find, which is cool too. Oh, people just disappearing. Did she find anything when she foraged? All right, she didn't find nothing. That's cool. Let's go ahead and have her craft this burning passion cure. That she needs to craft 3 things, so hopefully that counts as one of them. It's so cool to see her fly. Yes. All right, let's check this out. See what we working with. Okay. Actually, let me get on the other side. Okay. Pour that in there. Now she just pulled out a plant to hug. It's probably the plant lover trait. This is so cute. Yes, girl. This is so interesting. It kind of, ooh. Don't. It kind of reminds me of the the science table from like the Sims 3. I think it was Sims 3 Generations. And I know we have like a science table here too. I don't really play with the scientist career, so I can't say for sure if the animations are the same or not. Oh, we found somebody from the trailer. What's this girl's name? Titiana Summerdream. Oh, Summerdream. I forgot what Sims 2 expansion pack they came with. Maybe it was base game. I don't know. I do want her to hurry up and finish this though. So they're talking, but she's not talking to her. I mean, their relationship is going up though. So, oh, she has a spouse and she's a brilliant. Can I open her profile? See what that means? Oh, they're co-workers. Look at that. Brilliant. I don't know what that means. It probably has something to do with, I don't know, but at least she met a co-worker. Maybe that's her boss. Should probably be friends with her. Oh, they got a sentiment. Impressed. Titiana sure knows what she's doing and Rose has nothing but respect. Okay. As you should. Seems like she's probably your boss. Let's chatter about Apothecary. And she's a fairy. I really like her wings. Flirt is crazy. Let's discuss plant rights. And check in on Titiana. Have a deep conversation. This is so cute though. I'm glad she finally met a girlfriend. All right, so what does she have to do? Throw 3 fairy dance parties at a fairy home. Okay. Well, she has one down the street from her. Ask Titiana to absorb emotion. Let's see if that works. Can she ask to absorb emotion? Oh, so she's asking her to absorb her emotion. I thought it was the other way around. This is crazy, y'all. Why is this happening? Is this gonna make her tired or something? Uh-oh. But they keep losing relationships when she does that. I'm so confused. Sentiment gain. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. And Rose has learned that Titiana is non-committal. Ooh, should we be messy and flirt? Why not? We don't have anything else better to do. Let's ask a risque question and see how she takes that. Ah! Now she curved. I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship with you, but I'll be happy if you would like to be friends. Okay, she said, girl, I'm not into girls, but you cute. Period. Let's go ahead and try to craft the ask for Apothecary mentoring. Yes, might as well. We asked the risque question. She curved us. Might as well learn something else from her. Says fine. Emotions drained from fairy or apothecary influence. Yes. Rose was emotionally drained. Okay, they became good friends. Look at her already learning from the master the first day. Her first day in Everdo. This is so cute, y'all. I actually really like this. But yeah, the mixing of everything, like the bowl, it's cute. I like it. I wonder if there's like more things that will pop up on the table the higher her skill gets, but for now I'm not mad at it. It's cute. It says ask a fairy for a emotion potion. Let me see if she has that. Ask for fairy seedling. Is she pregnant? Oh, I thought her belly looked a little big. How do I ask for this emotion? Oh, right there. Ask for an emotion potion. What a day. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else from the trailer that I've seen. I definitely remember her. I didn't expect there to be so many plant sims around, but I'm glad that her apothecary skill is going to be high enough because it says she needs to craft 3. Her job is at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so we might be able to do one more thing before the end of the night. And luckily her energy is still high, so I'm trying to get her little fairy skills up. Go flying. Conceal fairy. Brush off fairy dust. Detect emotions. I'm gonna see what go flying looks like. We're gonna speed this along. All right, we leveled up the apothecary skill through muddling, mixing, and mashing. Rose can now forage for apothecary ingredients and craft cures for the following ailments: sonic sinuses, greeny meanie, luck magnet, emotional void, gnome lore. The apothecary study set decoration is available for purchase in build mode. Cool. Like I said, this game is in beta, so her wings disappeared for no reason just then. Hopefully they show back up in a second, but If y'all see anything that looks abnormal, it's because the game is still in beta, at least the version that I'm playing right now. And she acquired the fitness skill, and she's been gifted a fairy seedling. It's been placed in her inventory. Did she get that emotion potion? Let's ask her for this emotion potion before she goes flying. Don't do it, girl. Let's try to change her outfit again. I'd be happy to give you what you need for a price. House 50 simoleons. Okay, girl. Okay, unlocked emotion potion. I like these little storyline. Okay, 15 plus simoleons. Now she charges extra. Some emotions are bitter and some are sweet, but the bottled version is a special treat. Emotion potions can be collected in a few places. Sims can craft an emotion stone at the apothecary table once they reach level 6 of the apothecary skill. The emotion stone allows the ability to bottle emotions, both one's own and others. They can also be harvested from moody shrubs. These plants and their seeds can be found around Innisgreen. Fairy Sims have a bottle emotions ability that can be purchased in the fairy ability tree. Emotion potions are needed for many high-level elixirs, but they can also be consumed outright, each granting the mood they contain. Drink one for yourself or give it to a friend or foe. Fairy Sims can also drink these to regain some emotional force. And aura petals, these delicate petals can still hum with enchanted everdew energy. Aura petals are harvested from the aura blossom plant and are used in apothecary crafting. These plants and their seeds can be found around Innisgreen. Aura petals can also be found while foraging for apothecary ingredients or purchased from apothecary toads, cures, and elixirs market stall. Is it Toads or Tods? Tods, there we go. Apothecary Tods, cures, and elixirs market stall in the Spruce Dairy Grove neighborhood of Innisgreen. As long as it's in stock, they can also be directly purchased from an apothecary table or via computer. Okay, cute. All right, it says change into her. Okay, can we reveal fairy form now? All right, so sometimes it looks like the fairy wings disappear. Hopefully they fix that in time for the expansion pack to drop. And let's go ahead and have her do a little fly. See what this looks like. So I guess this is like part of her fitness skill. Wait, that's the girl from the trailer. It's the girl from the trailer. Me wanting her to fly, but actually changing my mind. Yes, girl, let's go say hi to the one and only trailer girl, Iris. Okay, we're both named after flowers. Read aura. See what the aura is giving. Give unsolicited plant care advice. It sounds like she said Gen Z. Tell joke about family heritage. Okay, look at us. Compliment appearance. Sure. Blood with laughter. Wonder what that looks like. Ah, red. A bold color for someone as daring as you. You radiate such bubbly energy others can't help but notice. Okay. I didn't realize plants respond to such positivity. Thanks for your advice. And we have apothecary. Social. What does hangry mean? I'm screaming. Now they're getting along this quickly. I forgot how fast relationships build in this in the base game. Deep conversation. I wonder if she likes girls. Let's flirt. You know I'm always trying to find my Sims a boo. Let's ask a risque question. Rose has learned Iris is loyal. Girl. We ain't done. Wait, let's flirt real quick. Oh, confess attraction. Okay. Why not? They got the same hairstyle. Maybe they'll have more in common. Let's see. Okay. She didn't curve us. Embrace. Let's just flirt. Iris just became good friends with Rose. And they're both named after flowers. Like, talk about cherished memory. Okay. Express admiration. Sure. What deep conversations can we have with her? Let's have a deep convo. So she's feeling momentum. From practice makes perfect trait, Rose is on a roll and will be more efficient at physical skills. Intricate discussion. When talking to fairies, you're guaranteed to have a magical conversation. She made a new good friend. Okay, Iris is also a bookworm. Who is this man? Look at his little wings though. This is so cute. Everybody pulling up. It's another fairy. Oh wait, what's this? Teleport to. Oh, we can teleport. We can teleport to other places. Okay, so teleport to Sylvan Glade, the lush hidden forest found in Willow Creek. Teleport to the hidden caves found in Oasis Springs. I don't think I've ever been there before. All right, we're gonna flirt with her and then we're gonna teleport to a whole nother place. Because I've never actually been inside of that place in Oasis Springs. So let's do it. Let's see what we can get into. Ooh. All right, y'all. We made it to the caves. This is what they look like. I've actually never been here before, and I didn't know Oasis Springs also had a little hidden area. I wonder if there's anything. Ooh, what's this? Oh, you can't interact with it. It looks like you can go fishing here. I'll have her do a little fishing. Are there any other interactive things she can use? No. Oh, what's this? Pee like a champion. Oh, this is a toilet. Well, fairies don't have the pee motive, so that doesn't really work. I'm sure she can probably use it though. Look for frogs and then let's have her use the bathroom just to see if they can just use it in general. This is so cute. What is this? Plant lover. Oh, we can do stuff. Compliment plant on photosynthesis skills. Scold plant. Tell them they're your favorite. I'll have her do something. Just a random. I wonder if they can fish in their small form. I'm actually going to test that out. You can shrink as a fairy. So I forgot how to do it though. Maybe you can't shrink for everything. I thought that you could just shrink in general, but it looks like she has to shrink for specific things. Let's see if she can still use the bathroom even though she doesn't have a bladder motive. The little sparkles that follow behind them are such a nice touch. Is she just gonna stare there? He's like, I don't know how to use this, girl. Yeah, so I guess fairies really don't use toilets because she's just standing there looking at it. So I'll let her not use it. She's like, girl, I don't know where that toilet has been. Wait, let's have her talk to the plant. This is part of the new plant lover trait. So they get some new custom interactions with the plants in the world. Okay, so she's just saying some good things. Does she get a moodlet from that? Best fronds from complimenting plant. Nothing can soil Rose's day. Okay. What's she get from this? Inquisitive insight from asking a question. Learning new things is pretty magical. Let's see. This is interesting. I'm trying to see if there are any like new buffs that we're gonna get. I don't know if there's anything that she can she forage in here? She can sleep in here. She can dig. Oh, there are all these crystals that she can potentially dig up. I wonder if this is part of the foraging skill or if it's part of something else. It says that Rose found one time capsule. Cool. Okay. Oh, look, her little luck. I forgot. So they do have luck in this. So luck. Looks like Rose has felt the effects of luck for the first time. Good luck and bad luck have a chance to impact the results of a Sim's actions for better or worse. If desired, there are ways to temporarily change a Sim's luck. Otherwise, luck changes every day, and you can disable this in game options. So Rose has a feeling that her good luck might have been a factor in getting a fire opal. So what does that look like in her inventory? It says uncommon. She still has to, let me open up this time capsule. What's in here? She found one buddy. Okay, it's a little decor. You can also dust off fairy dust. This is what the dust off animation looks like. Sometimes they get little piles of fairy dust near them. It doesn't look like she got any this time. Oh, okay, period. Rose has brushed off some fairy dust. It can be found in her inventory. Can they use this for anything? No, they can just place it in the world. Let's see what it looks like when you place it. Just a little pile, just a little rainbow pile. Okay, that's cute with the little moving lights. She can't really do anything with it, but that's okay. and she just acquired the video gaming skill. I'm gonna have her go back to her humble abode. I actually don't know how can she get home. Do I just click on her? Go flying. Okay, go home. We're gonna have her go home and sleep on the ground because she does have work in the morning, and see her when she gets there. All right, she's back home. I am gonna have her take another bath. Oh, I think she has to be pretty deep in the water. All right, so I'm gonna have her take a little bath in the water, and we're gonna have her go to sleep outside for the first time. This is so interesting. But watching her bathe with her fairy wings out, and look at her little fairy tattoo designs, it's so cute. I wish like the wings would kind of get wet and drip down a little bit. I feel like that would be a nice little touch, but I do like the animation that we got with this. Y'all know they don't usually give us a lot of new animations, and I'm an animation type girly, so I'm very happy that they did give a like the face washing animation with this is a really nice touch. I don't know if this happens in the shower too, but either way, I'm here for it. Let's have her finish this up, move quickly. Her nature skill seems to still be at like a level 1, so hopefully after another day of, you know, sleeping outside, she'll be at a level 2. There are these cute little mushroom lights. So it says when fairies like Rose clean themselves, they leave behind little piles of fairy dust. These fairy dust piles can be collected and used for various things like enchanting plants or gnomes. I'm gonna have her go ahead and collect a little fairy dust. Why not? Is there anything that she can like scavenge for over here? Nope, that's okay. I'm gonna have her sleep over here by this little area since it has a little night light, I'll say, and she can sleep here. She can also instantly fly here. I kind of want to see what that looks like. What's the difference between fly here and instantly fly here? Oh, convenient. Okay, let's have her go to sleep. Oh, hold on. I didn't know. So I do like the actual sleeping animation. I feel like this is such a nice touch. Her wings are also tucked. This is so cute. The wings being tucked is everything. You know, you can't get them messed up. I do want to see, because I did see she kind of got up a couple times. So I do want to see what it looks like when she jolts up. Okay, so she's trying to get comfortable. I think this is a really nice touch, having the option for your sim to like sleep on the ground and actually see them getting up. Like the animation with the fairy wings moving along with it is such a cute touch. Like it just adds that little bit of like, I don't know, luxury, you know, even though like how luxurious can it really be to sleep outside in the woods? But I'm gonna let her finish sleeping, and we will come back with our girl Rose when she wakes up for work. All right, waking up Rose a little early because she is musty, and overnight she did reach nature living level 2. I said nature child. Rose is learning more ways to live out in nature. She can now directly summon a privy bush outdoors for bladder relief and gain hunger by gulping down any fish she has acquired. No cooking involved. She can also now intentionally forage for food. While these skills offer partial comfort and nourishment, with practice, Rose will find even greater fulfillment in natural living. So I'm gonna have her take a bath. She did gain an ability point. So the fairies do come with their very own abilities panel now. So I'm gonna open that up, and we can look over some of the fairy abilities we're gonna get. So there's manipulation, emotion, nature, and customization. So the top ones for these, you can bring a known to life. You can age up another sim on the spot. You can also influence sentiment or influence another sentiment, as well as transform into a fairy if you want to permanently transform another sim into a fairy. There's also the expert regeneration. Rose gains more emotional force when using regenerate emotional force, and energetic dreamer. Rose regains emotional force while sleeping. Reach across the boundaries between dreams and reality and take in the emotional force of the collective subconscious. Whoa. So these are the ones she can choose from. Cure or apply an ailment. She can sway another's emotions. She can also nurture nature or enchant a plant. Or she can have a warm force gain. So Rose gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials, as well as a wicked force gain. She'll gain a small amount of emotional force from mischievous and mean socials. So I feel like the emotional force thing is kind of the hardest. It's something she needs to survive. So I'm going to give her this warm force gain so that she can gain some emotions from just interacting with people kindly, since she does have like that mystical trait, and her emotional force is really low right now. I am gonna see, it says she's tense. She had a rough rest from low natural living skill. Accustomed to softer surfaces, Rose slept on the ground in fits and starts. She needs more practice to find the sweet spot. I'm gonna go ahead and let her wash up for the day, get ready for work, and do all that, and hopefully she has a great first day of work, since this will be her first day as an apothecary. She has work in about 40 minutes and her hygiene is still kind of low, so I'm just gonna speed through this and hopefully she can get her hygiene up most of the way. Hopefully this makes it go faster the higher their nature skill is. And okay, so there's 3 options. She can go to work, work from home, or take PTO. I want to see what options pop up for her go to work, so I'm gonna have her go to work today. Let's have her stop bathing. Okay, work fit. Wait, I really do like her work outfit, y'all. Like the pants, the top, the shoes. It's definitely giving apothecary ready. You know what I mean? Like she's giving, I am an apothecary. Okay, I love it. I really like the outfit. Usually I hate the work outfits that we get for certain careers, but I really like this one. But yeah, I'm excited to see what she gets up to while she's there and who else she can meet while she's at work. So it says uncomfortable, emotionally starved from having low emotional force, growing apart from being a plant lover, not socializing with plants, and she's emotionally starving. Any fairy that completely runs out of emotional force will die. Rose can regain emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other Sims, drinking emotion potions, using the regenerate emotional force self-interaction, or a fairy home. So she does live near a fairy home, and this allows fairies to regenerate emotional force or care for basic needs like hygiene or energy. Fairy dust will be available to gather occasionally, which can be used for various magical uses like enchanting plants. Fairies can throw a dance party for those looking for something a little more fun. Non-fairies can join in and dance along. Fairy homes are available in build mode. So she has one. We know she's a plant lover sim. I am going to have her come over here and try to gain some of that emotional force while she, when she needs it. I don't know, I renamed it and it just keeps changing the name. Let's see, hot. Let's try that again. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get her a plant. So there are some like indoor house plants that come with this expansion pack. I feel like that is a really nice touch considering the fact that she lives outside. I'm gonna just have to get her whatever plants are available. So I'm going to see what plants we have. So there are different urns. I said urns, child. There are different plant pots that your sim can use. So I'm just gonna get her one of each. Because why not? Who's going to check us? We don't have to have the same plant pot for every plant. And there are different house plants that you can get. So let's have her purchase each of these. I'm going to get her one more urn. I keep saying urn. Y'all know what I mean. Get her one more plant. All right, so these are all of the house plants that your Sims can get. There are various kinds, as you guys can see. I feel like that pink one towards the end definitely speaks to Rose's name, but it's really cute. I like it. I'm not mad at the options. I feel like these are some good starter house plants for your Sims. And there's also this wedding archway. Hey, wedding. This this fairy house, as well as this midnight swing. If you guys want me to do a full overview for the build buy items, let me know. But I know there are a ton of other EA partners out there that have put out some great videos on YouTube, so check those out in the meantime, because y'all know I'm not big on building. I am gonna get her these plants so that when she gets back from work, she can have some combos with them and maybe feel a little bit better about her plant lover energy. Let's see what things she can do at work. She can socialize with coworkers, work hard, leave early, take it easy, or she can stay late at Sim Health and Balance. This extends the workday by 2 hours and increases work performance. I'm going to just have her work hard for the time being, for a little bit, and then I'll have her socialize with coworkers for the last few minutes of her workday. And her workday ends at 5, so her energy is low. She gained 162 simoleons, which is great to see. And she is going to dive on in and get some emotional force. I wish I could see inside the fairy house, but unfortunately you cannot, which sucks, but that's okay. I do think your sim can sleep in here too, so I'm gonna have her sleep. All right, so she got some rest, which I think is a really nice touch. These fairy houses, you can do a lot with them. Iris says, hey Rose, I feel like trying something new and exciting, something like changing careers. What do you think? Yes. Go ahead, friend. Look out, new career, here I come. So I'm gonna let her sleep And when she wakes up, I'm actually going to have her travel to another part of the world. We're going to go ahead and check out the map together just to see, you know, what it's giving. So this is the part of the world that she lives in. She lives in Everdew, home of the Fairy Council. Everdew is the epicenter of fairy life where fairies can let it all hang out. Innisgreen's most enchanted neighborhood shimmers with the patina of magic all over its natural beauty. And then this area is coast of Adhmor, a bustling seaside village filled with lore and history. The coast of Adhmor serves as a tourist hotspot due to its colorful architecture, iconic landmarks, and coastal views. And Spruce Dairy Grove is a haven for bohemian and natural-loving Sims who love gardening, living off the land, and mastering the apothecary skills. Nature enthusiasts flock here to forage among the picturesque trees and bathe in the tranquil stream. The neighborhood takes its name from the local legend Spruce Almighty, the community's loving garden pal. So it seems that there's a bar over here as well as a park. So I'm gonna have her hit the bar because she's not been out yet and see who we run into. All right, so this is what the bar looks like. Definitely gives fairy time, fairy energy. I'm gonna have her come on inside. Oh, I was about to say she's still in her fairy form. I don't know if this is gonna like turn Sims away, so I'm gonna just conceal it for the time being, just in case. I don't know if Sims can be scared of fairies, but not everybody likes fairies. So let's go ahead and who is this? Leslie Carson. Let's order a drink. Let's see what her favorite drink is. Got her a little sea splash and do a friendly introduction. Leslie's kind of cute. All right, about to get us some drinks. Looks like Leslie actually has a pretty decent bartending skill, so that's good to see. Oh, okay, Bob Pancakes. I swear I really run into Bob in my typical games. So I do know that there are different things your fairy Sims can do when it comes to like shrinking down and interacting with objects. I am trying to see if they have a sink, because I know the sink is one of the objects that your Sims can interact with. Oh, you can enchant a plant. Let's see what that looks like. This girl ain't making drinks, so we're just gonna head out. Why is she sad? Lack of practice. From practice makes perfect. Okay, well, she ain't sad no more. Okay, a little sprinkle. Enchanted plants. Rose just enchanted her first plant. While enchanted, Sims don't need to worry about watering, weeding, or spraying their plants. Enchanted plants will also mature and evolve faster. But watch out, enchanted plants might attract pixies that your Sim will need to shoo away before they're able to interact with plants again. Interesting. I do know that there's a feature where you can splash in the water in the sink. So let's go ahead and check that out, see what that looks like. Oh my God, y'all. Look at her. She is so cute. This is adorable. This reminds me of, oh my gosh, I forgot that movie with Anne Hathaway that's in it. But when she went to the giants, y'all know the one I'm talking about. Ella Enchanted. There we go. That's the one. It was in my head. It was somewhere there. But this definitely reminds me of a scene from Ella Enchanted. I think it's so cute. Like, look how small she is compared to everything in here. Look how small she is compared to the Plum Bob. She's having the time of her life. Yeah, and I think this is supposed to increase some of her hygiene as well. So I'm really glad that they added small things like this. I don't know if she can play around in the toilet like that. But yes, this does help increase her hygiene levels. Is she gonna still use the bathroom with her in it? Not old girl just talking behind her, not even noticing. Well, we'll let her have some fun. This does increase her fun needs. There are a lot of other ways. I think your Sims can also play in like the doll houses and things like that. I don't know. Oh, you can shrink and play in a fireplace. Okay, let's see what that looks like, because that sounds a little risque. I'm actually going to reveal her fairy form because I want to see what it looks like with the wings when she gets to shrink and play around. We're going to pretend that everybody doesn't care about a big old fairy being here. I'm scared for her. I don't see her. Not they disappear. Boo. I thought I'd be able to actually see what she was doing, but it looks like she just gets a cozy fireplace moodlet, which is fine. It doesn't really look like there's a lot of people here. Besides Plant Sim showing up, she seems to really be the only fairy Sim. I thought that we maybe run into some people. Oh my goodness, Bella. The icon. Hello, Bella Goss. Oh, she does have a buff from that. Tiny adventures from shrinking and playing. That fairy may have been small, but that adventure was enormous. All right, she does have work again in 5 hours. It says she needs to study holistic care on the computer. I don't think there are any computers around here. The neighborhood itself looks really great. I do like just the amount of greenery that we see, the natural areas that we have. Oh, there's a little park over here. Can she cook? I don't think she even has a hunger motive. No, she just has energy, so they don't need to pee or eat. Convenience, okay? Because I was thinking, I said she hasn't eaten this whole time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Luckily, her energy is still pretty high and she has work in 5 hours. So I'm going to have her head home so that she can work on some more apothecary cures and elixirs. Fairy form. I forgot she has this seedling. Let's have her, before I have her go work on the elixirs, I'm going to have her plant the fairy seedling that we asked for earlier in the episode. Let's just have her plant it here. Why is she yelling at the plant like this? All right, let's have her plant it. See what a fairy plant looks like. Ooh. That's cute. Oh, ooh. Who is this? Okay, Mother Nature. Okay, Mother. Wait, I wonder if we could have a baby with Mother Nature. Oh my God, that would be so cool. Let's ask about her career. She's probably unemployed. She's like, girl, I'm Mother Nature. Let's read Mother Nature's aura. Check in on Mother. She says, I feel bad for the wee gnomes, but like any mother knows, actions have consequences. You know, I've since tried to meddle less, let nature take its course. I much prefer observing my creatures, big and small, taking on the world however they please. Outside or inside, all plant care is valid. Okay, we got a new tale. That's cool. What else can you do? Enchanted finds. Rose has learned that Mother is unemployed. What'd I say? I'm about to flirt with Mother Nature because who gonna check us? Flirtation. Let's flirt with her. Okay, her color is blue. Blue, the color of calm but commanding presence. I sense that you are very clever and in touch with your sacred identity. Discuss plant rights. This is so cute. Okay, but the nature's for the girls. The girls, the gays, and the days. It's us flirting with Mother Nature before work. Like we don't have other things to do. Confess attraction. Yes. Who wouldn't be attracted to Mother Nature? Oh, no. Oh, it's awkward. Oh, no. Is it awkward? Wait. Tease about clumsy non-fairies. Oh, smooth recovery. Yeah, do that. Now she ran away. Girl, if you don't stop playing in this water. Okay, well, awkward. Luckily, she did a smooth recovery. She needs 5 piles of fairy dust. She also has oh, this is a mailbox. Oh, she can shrink and play in the mailbox too. There's so many little options. Okay. Girl, I can't see nothing in here. Girl, anyways, not Mother Nature playing in the water too. But before work starts, let's have her come and make a new potion / elixir. I'm gonna have her instantly fly here now that I know that's a thing. So convenient. And let's have her craft. What can she craft? Simoleon fever. Okay, she needs a daisy and 2 lemons. So I'm glad that we can purchase these ingredients directly from here instead of having to forage for everything. Obviously, foraging would be cuter, but it is what it is. And let's have her craft this. Oh, she can craft 2 different things. The gnome lore ailment. Let's do simoleon fever. And get her to work. She's locked in. The shimmers on the wings, you guys. It's the attention to detail for me. They're so pretty. And I do have my G shade on. I know people probably are like, oh, my game don't look like this, but I do have G shade on, so that's why it looks like this color, I should say. But it's not adding any of the effects in, so we got to give that credit to EA. Look at her. She really an apothecary up in here. Go ahead and mash it up, sis. You got this. Yes. But yeah, this will probably be like just a 2-part gameplay run through, because y'all know I don't be playing with the cult sims, but this has been fun so far. I'll probably drop the other part right before the expansion pack becomes public, but I hope that y'all have been enjoying this gameplay so far. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that jazz if you have been. She does have work today in 2 hours. Who's about to talk to her? Mother Nature just out here chilling. Ooh, this is another baddie. Okay. See, I'm telling y'all, it's this dress. This dress does something for me. She's so pretty. What's her name? Nadia Kishka. Okay. That necklace looks okay on her, but I don't know. It's not, I'm not sold on it fully. Let's chat about property values. Cool. Brag about wingspan. Now she hid them wings. She said, I see my wings aren't as big as yours. Oh wait, is Karen over there? Because I forgot, we got to give her the potion. Oh yep, she's still right there. Let's give her that emotion potion from earlier. Deliver. Stop talking to old girl before work. She having a time. Oh, she took them wings back out. That's so cute. Shine bright like a diamond. All right, so she delivered it. Okay, Fable completed. And so Joffrey got sneaky and Nancy got cheeky. Their plans they both secretly smother. A password reset for the bank account's net was surely to foil the other, but they could not expect the login to get wrecked, and now neither could get any money. So instead of rapport, they're seemingly poor and nobody won, which is funny. A star seed teleporter has been placed in Rose's household inventory, and a motion potion and randomized fruit seeds have been placed in Rose's inventory. This is cute. Okay, so these fables essentially, ooh, somebody tear her up. These fables essentially are things you can complete for products. So I think that's cute. It's a nice little add-on. What's she about to go do? Throw a dance party? Go ahead, girl. Right before work. It says she has to throw 3 dance parties at a fairy home, so I'm gonna let her throw it. We'll have her work from home today just to see what it looks like. It says forage for apothecary ingredients. Select the ground and choose forage for apothecary ingredients. This interaction is only available on dirt, grass, or sand. Forage for apothecary ingredients unlocks at level 2 of the apothecary skill, which she's at, so we are going to do that. And it is so convenient that she does not have to eat, because I haven't had to feed her this whole time or have her go to the bathroom. I think it's a nice little add-on. Okay, forage. The forage animation is pretty interesting. I think it's another new one, which is a nice little change. Did she find anything? Oh, she did. Rose isn't surely sure, but she thinks her good luck impacted what she found while foraging. She unlocked an acorn. While these are common everyday acorns, they can be somewhat hard to find. According to the Innis locals, squirrels are responsible for stashing them in odd places. Acorns are important ingredients for all sorts of elixirs. They can be found while foraging for apothecary ingredients or purchased from the Apothecary Todd's Cures and Elixirs market stall in the Spruce Dairy Grove neighborhood of Innisgreen, as long as it's in stock. Acorns can also be purchased from the apothecary table upon reaching level 10 of the apothecary skill. Cool. All right, and she got her job pretty much completed, so I'm gonna have her try to see what else she can kind of figure out in the world. She wants to level up a skill. Does somebody just come around and do something to her? Is there anything over here that we can check out? Oh, there's a neighborhood board. Let's view the Fable board. Some new people over here. Trying to just explore around the world. Ooh, can she swim here? Bask in emotions. Bottle Springs emotion potion. Moondrop Springs house. Feeling asked to change emotional state to. Wow, this is actually really cool. I like this. Okay, so local Fabulists meet our local Fabulist Sims. Asking to hear their fables will be easy. Earning the endings will take some work. Heed their request and their full story will reveal itself along with fabulous rewards. So this is Spruce Almighty, can be summoned at the Glasswood Tree and Spruce Dairy Grove. So I guess this is just telling you where everybody can be found. And we already saw Karen, so that's good to know. We can definitely get her to take care of those things. I'm also gonna have her come over here and check out this little area. It does seem like she's having a lot of luck. So it says better luck from fairy influence. The power of a fairy has influenced Rose Fairchild's luck. And fruitous foraging. Rose felt good luck at play with what she was able to forage. And I'll also look at her Simology panel. And as you can see, she is very balanced. So Rose has stayed in a good mood lately and is currently feeling balanced. And she is having a lot of luck. So Rose is sure she can feel good luck shining brightly on her today. So that's really good to see. But yeah, I'm happy that this little luck thing is a nice little add-on. It's something that we haven't had in the game before. I know in The Sims 3 we had like the lucky trait, but I do like that we have something like this in game now. I am gonna have her, she bask in the emotions. Is she doing that? Does basking just means like staying in the water like this? Let's see what else she can do. Let's have her bottle the spring water potion. I just really like this apothecary outfit. Does she have something in hand? Oh, it's a little potion. What those things called? It's a little potion bottle. That's cute. Let her bottle that up. And it's green. And what else can we do over here? Ask Moondrop Springs how it's feeling. We can also have it change our fairy's emotional state. So let's have her become inspired instead of focused. I'm feeling energized. I feel like this happens every week. I start Monday so tense and then realize I should be hyped. So many places to go, people to see. If only I was a sim and not a body of water, you know. When the Moondrop Springs is energized, Sims can bottle energized emotion potions. Okay. The Moondrop Springs has a mystical and moody essence indeed. This body of water seems to have more feelings than the average sim. The emotion of the Moondrop Springs ebbs and flows. It's constantly changing each day at noon and at midnight, except Saturdays when it is naturally happy all day. So I like that. It's a good little difference. I don't know if you can actually swim in here or bathe in here, but I think it's a good thing that you can't. So no mustiness in the spring water. I wish that there was like a secret woohoo location or something over here. I think that would have been really cute. It looks like she can fly in this direction. And it says Mother Nature's deep emotional connection to the Moondrop Springs allows her to change its emotional state when called upon. Befriending Mother Nature will make her more receptive to changing the Moondrop Springs emotions. And Titiana is calling. Just wanted to let you know we're moving. Call me whenever you want to hang out. Okay, girl. And she's already finished what she has to do for work. It is 10 a.m. So I'm going to actually have her go to another part of the world. I know I said that I was going to do multiple videos, y'all, but realistically, I'll probably just make this a long gameplay video and just keep it to this. Because although I do like this pack so far, I'm not a big occult player. And this seems to kind of be the main theme of it. It is nice to kind of see the fables and other things that they have going on in the storyline, which I think is really cute. The Summerdream family being placed in here. If you're a Sims 2 player, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah, overall, I think this is a fun pack for somebody who's into playing with a lot of occults. It seems like Plant Sims has some new features and there are a lot of new worlds to play around with, but for me, y'all know I don't play with the cults like that, so I don't think I would get much use out of the pack, but I do like a lot of the things that I'm seeing so far. The attention to detail they paid for the fairies is just so cute. The wings, the little flying animation, you see the little ribbons following behind them while they're flying and the sparkles. It's just really cute. I know simmers have been wanting fairies in the game for a long time, so I'm glad they put so much attention to detail in it, and we got a lot of variety for the fairy wings that we can use and create a sim. I wonder what this ship is. Nice little shipwreck. I actually really like this ship. I don't know if we can we go on it? Oh no, we can't go on it. That would have been cute. Boo. If it was like a secret location. We can't swim over here though. But I don't really need her to be swimming right now. It says, in past times, the first non-fairy Sims of Innisgreen embarked on a journey by boat in search of an island spoken of previously only in legends, an idyllic stretch of green that was home to Mother Nature and mystical connections to the natural world. Child prodigy Captain Fishbones, lovingly known as the Child Captain, miraculously steered the nomadic group to Innisgreen. Due to his young age, however, he did not know how to properly anchor the ship and crashed on arrival. Okay. Well, I mean, he got here, but I guess this is supposed to be, oh, I did not mean to take a screenshot. Yes. I guess this is supposed to be like a memorial to everybody finding out how to be here. The world itself looks pretty cute. Y'all know I'm gonna say, if you don't, well, I'm gonna say it. I am tired of the European based worlds. I do feel like we need some variety. I know they don't want to do an African based world, but I need it. There are, you know, people of all colors in Africa. And I think that in African based worlds, or even just like a city, I know we got a city with the City of Love, but I just need something, need a little bit more from the worlds that we've been getting. I feel like everything is very much like based in Europe, and there's more to the world than, you know, the European architecture and things of that nature. I am gonna have her check out this. Is this a museum? Oh, she can play and shrink in here. I love just finding random things she can actually play with and like shrink into. It seems like there's a lot of options for fairies to play and shrink around in. I know that I felt like somebody was playing in a dollhouse in one of the videos that I saw. I hate that some of the things you can't even like see them in there. Let me try to go to first person point of view. This is what it looks like from where she's at. Can't even see nothing in there. But this does look like, it just looks like it's a museum. Nothing really going on. There is an apothecary desk up here as well, which is really cute if you ever want your Sims to maybe live in this world and practice apothecary without having it in their actual house. She's having a ball of a time in there. Oh, she can shrink and play in this book. There are so many different things that you can do. Research how to become non-occult. I want her to stay in occult, so, but it looks like you can become a regular Sim after starting off as a fairy, which is, you know, obvious. It's a nice touch. She does get this tiny adventurous buff again from doing that. Says she wants to level up a skill, name 3 plants, and view a piece of art. So I'm just gonna have her view this piece of art in the meantime. I wish there was more places for you to shrink and play where you could actually see your Sims. You do it here. Yeah, it just, I know they can do it in the shower, but I wish that there were more options where you could actually see them playing like you could in the sink. I said shower. Where you could actually see them playing in the sink versus just like them disappearing. Is she playing the bookshelf? No, she can just research how to become nautical. I'll see what that says. I don't know who Terry is. Let's stop viewing the art. There are literally plant Sims everywhere in this world. I hope they stay contained to Innisgreen, because between the ghosts moving from world to world and the plant Sims moving from world to world, it just gets to a certain point, y'all. I be tired of seeing the Sims from different worlds all over my world in the Sims game. These are houses. I think they said there was a grocery store that you could purchase from. Oh yeah, so there is a grocery store that you can actually purchase groceries from. It is usable. Obviously, it's a rabbit hole, but you can select it and be able to purchase what you need. It says Fae life can be so emotional. It's okay if your wings feel too heavy. Just find a fairy seedling through Foraging, Fables, ordering off the computer, or asking a fairy directly. With one safely in your pocket, you can plant it to summon Mother Nature. She'll remove your essence if you ask and send you on a path towards normalcy. So that's easy. I'm glad that it's an easy way for us to do that, because I found a fairy seedling the first day just by asking another fairy. So if you really do want your Sims to quickly stop being a fairy, it's a pretty self-explanatory way to get rid of your fairy wings permanently or for the day. I wish there was an option for them to fly a little bit faster. Obviously there's the instantly fly here option, but it'll be nice. Maybe she has a higher fitness skill, she'll be able to fly faster, but I don't see it leveling up her fitness skill while she flies. Not sure. Like I said, this is still in beta, so not sure if that's a glitch or made to be that way on purpose. But I do like that, you know, they can fly anywhere they want, and she can purchase anything she wants: apples, blackberries, sugar, She doesn't need to eat. So I just wanted to show y'all this John and Geo's store. She does not need to eat anything, so I'm not gonna get her any food right now. But it is a nice you know, a nice little rabbit hole for anyone who might want to go and buy groceries from here. This looks like another townie. Gnome enthusiast Glenn Gnome. I think that's how you say his last name. Literally looks like a crazy townie. Like that's why I said this is the only person that can be on here, like the town fool or something. Let's brighten his day. It looks like we can acquire a fable from him as well. And we can ask him about gnomes, gardening. Okay. My sleeping giant, or rise and shine. It says obtain fairy dust and wake the great gnome, or talk to Sims and find a fairy ring to use. I'm just gonna choose this one. It says there once stood a gnome taller than a throne, who lost what was once so dear. Away to his garden the walls he did harden, secluded, alone, and in fear. The children came quick, for the gnome they had kicked had locked himself far from their feet, but due to the walls his plants he enthralled had withered and died from no heat. So could such a sim hear a simple man's whim to waken the beast from within? I'll send you along. You won't need a song. Just simply show them compassion. Okay. So I don't know who the great gnome is, but we about to wake this gnome up. We already have fairy dust. Oh, maybe we don't anymore. I'm about to just dust herself off and see. Gnomes are fantastic creatures brought to life with fairy dust. Those helpful little lads assist me gardens, repairs, and cleaning up around me house. The evil gnomes can be a wee bit testy, but the good ones can help protect you if kicking won't do the trick. Tell them jokes or give them gifts. It's better to be kind. And she already has, so she has to find and wake the great gnome in the coast of Adhmor, which she's already in. Any wee plant can be enchanted, even those live houseplants lining your windows. A little sprinkle of fairy dust can help the plant care for itself or bring it into season. But be warned, pesky pixies fancy enchanted plants, making it rather difficult to keep up with your gardening. Okay, so she has some fairy dust. So now we have to, I think this is the statue. So let's go ahead and wake it. I don't know what the hell Beyonce about to happen, but hopefully it does not go on a rampage. I'm scared. It's a pretty big gnome. Uh-oh. That red sign does not look like a good sign. The great gnome has woken, but the flames of ancient anger burst forth. There must be something Rose can do. It says soothe. Okay, let's soothe the great gnome. Fable completed. Huzzah, he awakes. What magic he makes. Enchanted and lively our savior. And should you come yell, he might cast a spell to reward you if you're in his favor. His heart you did free, and the gnomes cheer with glee. You've awakened what was once asleep. Now off you go, you have much more to know. The lore of this tale runs so deep. Okay, so I do like the fact that there's all these different like lore and, you know, things for you to kind of learn about while you're playing the game. If you're somebody who kind of needs some structure or wants some quests to find or things to complete, I do think that's a nice add-on. The Great Gnome was built as a symbol of hope between Sims and gnomes several decades after the end of the Gnome Wars, one of the most significant historical events in the coast of Adhmor that shaped the cultural landscape we see today. The Gnome Wars are the primary reason gnomes can only be brought to life temporarily, as well as why the Fairy Council was formed and advocates for limited fairy ability usage in this area. Interesting to know. Oh, there's a little food area. Let's order some specialty food. So it looks like we get some coffee, apple pie, garden salad, or gourmet fruitcake. I'm gonna have her try the fruitcake because why not? Somebody gotta eat it. And let's shop for gnomes as well. She is tired. Can she go to sleep right here? Oh, she could sleep right on the ground. I'm gonna see if they have a bench she can maybe sleep on instead of having her just sleep on the floor. Oh, girl got a little garden salad. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of different gnomes that you can purchase. Beer essentials, barely gnome. Don't forget the rag gnomer. A lot of different ones. Gnomodolph, I'm gonna get this one. Happy Gnomeversary, poolside gnome, strictly business gnome, very fairy gnome. Okay, let's get 4 gnomes just because why not? just to play around with them, because I know they were like a really big part of this expansion pack. Figured I might as well have them. And I'm gonna have her come take a nap. Now she can shrink and play on the bench. Have her go over there. I want to see what that looks like. Just seeing her flying around with her fairy wings is just so cute. I feel like she's taking the long way. Is this another shop? Oh, look at the little gnome area. Can she shop here too? Nope, she can't. About here. Oh, she can buy fish or sell fish. Okay. I do like the little interactive shops that you can find along the way. You just have to go all the way back up towards the museum. So let's have her do that. Oh, actually, I'll just have her play right here. You'll go to sleep in a second, girl. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why do they disappear for everything? I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, y'all could have easily made some type of animation for the chairs, but whatever. I'm gonna have her take a nap outside so that she can get her little sleep on. So like I said, this is still in beta, so I think the wings go away either on their own, or I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but it is what it is. She's getting a little cat nap on the bench. I'll just speed this through, and when she wakes up, we'll see what we can do next. Rose is up. It says fruity delicacy from eating fruit cake. Was there really any fruit in that cake? Doesn't matter. It was delicious. I didn't even realize she actually liked the fruit cake. I do want to see what she can do in here. It says read Captain Quarters policies. And I think we can swim in this water. Yes, we can. So I'm just gonna have her swim around a little bit. Hopefully that gets her hygiene up. I don't think we can bathe in this water, can we? Oh, we can. Period. Have her go take a quick little shower. That's honestly so convenient. Your Sims just being able to kind of hop into any body of water and clean themselves up. Captain Quarters prioritizes supplying Innisgreen with top tier fish. To support their mission, any Sim who chooses to sell fish at Captain's Quarters will receive extra simoleons as a thank you for selling great or excellent quality fish. That's a good thing to know if you're somebody who's doing like rags to riches or nature living. Natural living, you can also have your Sims sell their stuff there for a little extra coin. Oh, Iris is calling. Believe it or not, I got the new job. Okay, girl. She's learned she's a rag reviewer at Smog Incorporated. Interesting. Another shower out in the water. She's so pretty, y'all. I really do like the tattoos that they added for this expansion pack, as well as the wings. Obviously, I only showcased her wings in this video mainly, but we got to see the other fairy wings, and we also got to see the wings that were in Create a Sim, in the Create a Sim video that I did. But I'm very excited for her to, you know, explore her life as an apothecary. I think I'm just going to end this gameplay here. I know there were a ton of other things that I did not get to showcase, but I hope that y'all enjoyed this first little playthrough of this expansion pack. In my opinion, I think this is a great expansion pack if you're looking for more occult or fairy gameplay. But if you're looking for more realistic or gameplay to add depth outside of like a rags to riches challenge or a nature living challenge, I don't really think you'll get that much gameplay out of this expansion pack. To each their own. For me personally, if I had to give it like a ranking, with a 1 being the lowest and a 10 being the best, I'd give it like a 6.5, a 7. Some of the things that I saw in gameplay I really enjoyed, but overall I think that this is an expansion pack for people who want to play with fairies. If you're not looking for occult gameplay, then you might not enjoy this, but I had a fun time playing it for you know, this brief period of time, and I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If there are any questions that you have, let me know in the comment section and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. But as always, thank y'all for watching, love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one.